Sup, y'all, bring you guys another video. Just bring you guys my post-fight thoughts of the fight between Dmitry Bivol and Craig Richards. If you guys didn't know, they fought in the undercard of the fight between Parker and Chisora. But before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So if you want to see the fight, you can go to thezone.com or watch it on the DAZN app. Or you can go here on YouTube and go to the official YouTube channel of The Zone and watch the highlights. It's a 13-minute highlight, which, that's the highlights. That's the title states, highlights the whole entire fight. The Zone does a very good job highlighting an entire fight. So if you haven't seen the fight, you can watch it here on YouTube. And yeah, the fight was a close fight. Fight ended up going the distance. It went the whole 12 rounds. And the champion remains the same. Dmitry Bivol successfully defended this fight, winning by unanimous decision, with all three judges having it in his favor: 115, 114, 115, 113, 118, 110. Two judges had it pretty close, a little too close from my point of view, in my opinion. No doubt Dmitry Bivol definitely won this fight. Was it a close fight? Arguably yes, but not 115, 114. I think the most rounds you can give Richards was 4, and that's being generous. 4 rounds. 5 is pushing it a little bit. But in the end, it was Dmitry Bivol who, landed the more eye-catching punches. He was the aggressor. Richards definitely had moments. Greg Richards did a pretty good job using the jab, using his height. But whenever he had moments, whenever he landed something or whenever he looked good in a round, Bivol would take that away. Bivol would come back right at him and somewhat steal the round. And Richards just, I don't know, he did better than expected. I'll give him that. I didn't really expect much from him going into this fight. I thought he was more of a domestic level fighter from the UK. But he actually did pretty well. I think he did a very good job against the champion Bivol, and I think that's thanks to Richards' height and reach. I feel like Bivol just, against a taller fighter, a taller boxer who has a boxing style, I think that's when Bivol will struggle a little bit. But in the end, it was Bivol who, punched, who threw his hands more, who landed more, and that's what led him to victory. I think Richards just needed more experience, I feel like. But he's 31 years old now, so he's kind of at that point in his career where he's in his prime. But I wouldn't mind seeing him fight some decent competition in the near future. But yeah, good stuff, man. Good stuff from Bivol, and hopefully for his next fight, he fights a top fighter. And if we look at the rankings, right now, we see Bivol being the champion for the WBA. We have Artur Beterbiev, WBC, Artur Beterbiev also IBF, and Joe Smith Jr. is now the WBO champion. So Bivol, it sucks that he's with the Zone, because right now it looks like Beterbiev and Joe Smith Jr. will be fighting for 3 belts, and Bivol is just here by himself with that 1 belt. I know there's Jean Pascal who will be fighting Badou Jack in the undercard of Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. So there's that too. So I don't know who Bivol can fight. He definitely needs to. Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum will need to work with each other to make the fight with either Beterbiev or Joe Smith Jr. Whoever wins that fight, and hopefully that's what we see next. I think hopefully we see Beterbiev versus Joe Smith Jr. this late summer maybe, or early fall, and then the later part of this year we see Bivol versus the winner of that fight for undisputed status at light heavyweight. That's a hope, right? That's the hope. But we shall see. We shall see. Dmitry Bivol is just waiting for an opponent. I feel like he can make 168, and the big fight there at 168 is Canelo. If he can make 168, I think that'll be a much better move. And I think he can. He has the size. He doesn't have a big body size, so I think he can make 168 no problem. But I guess we'll see, right? We'll see what happens. But yeah, good win from Dmitry Bivol, but also big props to Craig Richards for going out there and making this fight a competitive fight. Because honestly, I didn't expect him to look good. I honestly expect him to get knocked out too, but he was able to take Bivol's punches and go the distance against him. So yeah, if you saw the fight, let me know what did you think about it in the comments. Thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.